Hey everyone, good to see you here. I keep getting messages from you guys asking how I analyze the market, how I choose entries, why I ignore some setups, and so on. So today I'm not going to explain theories, I'll just show you how I actually trade. Real chart, real trades, and my real logic behind every click. I'm sticking to NZD USD OTC only. Why? Because it formed a clean downtrend with strong support and resistance levels. No point in hunting for setups all over the platform if one asset is already giving you everything you need. Alright, here's what happened. So, the first trade, I went up. Yeah, I know, funny move in a downtrend. But look, the price hadn't reached my resistance level yet, and it was clearly pushing toward it. 2 minutes were enough for that move. And listen, you know I always tell you the same thing. Don't rush an entry if the price isn't behaving according to your analysis. If I draw a resistance line, I'm only opening a trade when the price touches it. Not almost touched, not looks like it will touch, but actually touches it. Even if I have to sit and stare at the chart for 5 minutes like a security guard in a mall. But also remember, patterns break. Lately, the market loves throwing random impulses just to ruin your plan. When that happens, the whole structure changes and you need a fresh analysis. No guessing. Here's the funny part. People always ask me, "Bro, how do you stay calm when the market starts acting stupid?" And honestly, you don't stay calm. You just get used to it. With time, you start seeing that the market isn't trying to break your analysis. It's just doing what it always does. It moves in cycles, changes its rhythm, switches volatility, and if you're not ready for that, you'll panic every 5 minutes. That's why I always tell you, learn the structure, learn the levels, learn how price behaves. Because once you get that, you stop reacting emotionally. You stop chasing entries, stop forcing setups, stop gambling. And by the way, if you want to see how I trade live, not only in videos, I actually host free test sessions twice a week in my public Telegram channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday I drop real signals, the same style, the same logic I use in my VIP. People keep telling me they're shocked these signals are free, but yeah, they're free and everyone can join. So if you want to catch those sessions, turn on notifications and don't miss them. They're basically a small preview of how my VIP channel works, just without the full power and full session length. Alright, now back to the chart. Next one. I opened a down trade. There were 2 resistance levels above. I entered from the first one, just in case the price decided to bounce right there. I'd rather take the trade and be wrong than sit there later thinking, yep, should have opened it. I took a longer expiration because the price could easily slow down or move sideways. If you watch my videos, you already know how I calculate time, always with some room for the market to breathe. Then the price reached the second resistance level. It stopped there for a moment. And when price pauses like that in a downtrend, it often means one thing. It's getting ready to drop. I trusted my analysis, so I opened another down trade, also for 5 minutes. While this trade was running, let me talk about something useful, because a lot of you keep asking how to get better entries and how to actually learn to read the chart. Look, the truth is simple. You can't learn trading just by watching one video. You need practice, real examples, real situations where the market doesn't behave perfectly. That's why I started doing those free open sessions in my Telegram channel twice a week. They're not beginner signals or some kind of watered down version. No. These are the same structured professional setups I give in VIP, just fewer of them. People join to test, and then they stay because they finally see how a proper signal looks, clean levels, real logic, not take a random 3-minute up trade because the candle is green. You'll see how I handle volatility, how I choose the exact timing, how I avoid traps, and why my win rate is what it is. So yeah, if you want to learn real trading, just jump into the open channel. Nothing complicated. You get the signals, you watch how they play out, and you start understanding how the market actually moves. Alright, trade's almost done. Let's move to the next one. And the last one, Honestly, this one was pure experience. I didn't draw anything, didn't measure anything. I've seen this type of movement hundreds of times, sharp drops from resistance straight down toward support, especially in a strong downtrend. And the support was still far away. So I knew the price had enough space to fall more. That's why I confidently opened a 2-minute trade. Okay, profit again. And that was it for this session. I'm not touching this asset anymore. Looks like the downtrend is close to ending anyway. Support might even break soon and a new pattern will start forming. But I already made $744 here, and that's more than enough. No need to get greedy. I always tell you, take a break after a session like this. Go walk for a couple of hours, clear your head. Then, if you really want to trade again, come back with a fresh mind. Alright, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely join my Telegram. We've got free test sessions every Tuesday and Thursday, and if you want to get into the VIP channel, it's completely free. You just need to message me on Telegram. But listen, Telegram sometimes doesn't let people send a message if we're not mutual contacts. So if you can't reach me there, just text me on Facebook. All the links are in the description below. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.